here's an email from a viewer. Carlene asks, how long does it usually take for an injury case to reach a settlement in court? And how do most people manage to keep the medical bill collectors away until everything is decided?
Okay, basically there is no correct answer for this because every case is different. You know, I get some cases in that, you know, it settles within 3 months. Some cases may take 4 years. So there is no rhyme or reason depending upon what the insurance coverage on the other side, the liability part, the injuries, the health insurance, and all kind of different factors. So do not get wrapped up into, hey, you know, this should only take a month and a half or 2 months or 6 months. It depends on what the facts and circumstances of your particular case is. And so do not, you know, don't listen to your neighbor or your brother-in-law or your mom. And we hear this all the time where, you know, my mom said that, you know, she had a case and it only took 3 months. And so you need to settle my case right now. It doesn't work that way. So just, you know, look at the facts and circumstances of your particular case. And as far as the bill collectors, I mean, it depends on, do you have health insurance? Are they, you know, sending collectors after you? Things of that nature. So go talk to a lawyer and see what they can do to prevent the collectors coming after you and things of that nature. But I guess the main thing that I want to say, don't listen to all these commercials that you see on TV all the time. And I've got commercials, but some of the commercials where people are jumping up and down and laughing and smiling and saying, so-and-so got me X amount of money. You know, they got me $1.5 million, or they got me, you know, $500,000. If you look at the bottom, it says actor portrayal and dramatization. And so it's not real. Did that firm get someone that amount of money? Sure. And we all have. I've gotten people, you know, millions of dollars. But guess what? They're not jumping up and down. They're not laughing. They're not happy. There's no amount of money that can change some of the catastrophic injuries that we've seen. So do not get caught up in all of that stuff.
Great advice, Bill. You know, I think we've all either been in an accident or know someone that has
Sure.
been in an accident. And, you know, I think one of the things that you always say that I think is excellent advice is don't sign anything until you talk to an attorney, and tell your kids that as well, especially if they're older than 18. I know I was in an accident one time and an insurance company was calling me, asking me questions
Right.
from the other side. I remember my dad saying, don't say anything, Kelly. They're trying to kind of bait you into
Sure.
saying some stuff.
Sure, no. Just remember, you do not have an obligation to talk to the other insurance company. If you're involved in an accident, let's say that, you know, you were in a wreck and the other side was at fault, and that insurance company calls you, and a lot of times they'll say, we are so sorry this happened, and we're trying to investigate it, and we want to resolve this as fast as we can, but we need to take a statement. Do not, under any circumstances, give a statement to the other side. Now, you have an obligation to give a statement to your insurance company because that's part of the contract. You have an obligation to cooperate with your own insurance company, but you have no obligation to cooperate with the other insurance company. So don't let them dupe you into that. You need to talk to someone first before you talk to an insurance company. And again, you may not need a lawyer. You know, I'm not sitting here, you know, ambulance chasing and saying, hey, everybody needs a lawyer and, you know, call us and do, you know, blah, blah, blah. No, you may not need a lawyer, but you need to talk to a lawyer first before you talk to the insurance company, because these people are trained professionals that are going to ask you questions that are all kind of, you know, slanted towards in favor of them. So do not talk to the other side until you talk to someone that is on your side to see what needs to be done. And also, and I'm kind of getting on my soapbox here, all these commercials that you see about the no fee guarantee, and you know we don't get paid unless you get paid, and you know that works with everybody. Okay, that is not exclusive to whatever commercial and whatever firm that you're hearing about the no fee guarantee or things of that nature. Personal injury lawyers work on a contingency fee. And so they do not get paid unless the case either, settles or goes to court and there's a judgment in favor of the client. And so do not get sucked in about, hey, we're special. We don't get paid unless you get paid. It works that way with everybody.
And also, Bill, what about people that get to be, they're in a rush. They get hit from behind and, they have a little bit of neck pain and then it may not hurt that bad.
Right.
And they want to hurry up and get everything wrapped up,
Right.
And then maybe a week or so later, they're in really, really bad shape.
Yeah, and you mentioned that earlier. I know I'm kind of getting off a tangent because these commercials and things of that nature, it really, it's kind of a passion with me right now with seeing some of the people that are advertising, just kind of giving a false narrative a little bit about what is going on. But I will tell you, if you have a claim, do not sign anything. Number one, don't speak to the insurance company, but if you sign a release, because what they're doing is they're buying your signature, okay? And, they're going to give you a check, but in exchange for that, you have to sign something. And what you're signing is a release that is releasing them from any and all liability in the future. So let's say you were in a pretty bad accident, your neck kind of hurts, but nothing real bad, and they offer you $5,000, $10,000, and you sign the release, and then you're done. And let's say 3 months from now, your neck's still hurting. You go to the doctor and you find out you have to have surgery or something major. Guess what? It's too late. You're done. Once you sign that release, it's over forever and ever. Amen. There is no going back and saying, you know what? I was injured a little more than I thought I was. Let's reopen that. It doesn't work that way. So that's why you do not need to get in a hurry. Even if and again, you may have medical bills. You may not have your paycheck coming in because you can't work. But you need to speak to someone before you just give away all your rights.